Hi everyone, Miss Larson here, just reading to you about Jacques Alexander Charles. So, this is kind of interesting. It has been really difficult to find good information about Jacques Charles. There just is not a lot of information out there on the internet because he was alive in the 1700s. We just don't have a lot of information. And so, I do want to share with you something kind of interesting about him. Not only is he famous for Charles's Law, but he also is famous for his work with hot air balloons. So I want to read you a little bit about him, and you can just kind of get to know him beyond just the volume and temperature laws. So Jacques Alexander Charles, a French chemist, was born on November 12th, 1746. Charles, with the help of the Robert brothers, built and launched the first hydrogen-filled balloon on August 27th, 1783, from the Champ de Mars in Paris. Just 3 months before, on December 1st, a much larger hydrogen balloon lifted off from the gardens of Tuileries with Charles and the younger Robert brother in a gondola. The crowd of 400,000 was impressed by the ascent, which went up 1,800 feet. But the process of filling the balloon with gas was much more impressive, in our opinion. The hydrogen gas was generated by a large circle of oak barrels filled with iron nails, into each of which was poured in succession a concentrated sulfuric acid. The iron replaced the hydrogen in the H2SO4, and the released gas gushed furiously to the surface and was conveyed by tubes to a central vat, where it bubbled through water to wash out any remaining acid, and then piped to the balloon. Since the reaction is exothermic, which is to say it releases heat, the barrels were close to igniting, and the iron tubing grew too hot to touch. But when you recall that hydrogen is seriously flammable, it is amazing that the entire enterprise didn't go up in flames. But it didn't, and Charles became famous, so that hydrogen balloons in France were henceforth called Charliers, just as hot air balloons were called Montgolfiers in honor of Montgolfier brothers, who flew the first hot air balloons. We have several books in the History of Science collection that describe and illustrate the two balloon ascents of Charles and the Robert brothers. From a contemporary account, 1784, we see ascent on December 1st, the second image above, the process of filling a small balloon with a single barrel of iron, nails, and sulfuric acid, the third image, and the method for filling larger balloons with 6 barrels of acid, the fourth image, and from the account of 1873 using chromolithographs, a more colorful view of the ascent in the first image. Here are those images, so you can see kind of a colorized version of his hot air balloon ascent. And there you can see another image of his hot air balloons. You can see the barrels he was using to do a chemical reaction to produce hot hydrogen gas. And there you can see how he planned to do that with additional barrels, all producing hydrogen gas to go into the balloon. So pretty interesting. Thanks for listening.